Welcome everyone on this special occasion as we induct one of Australia's longest serving and highest achieving administrators into the TTA Hall of Fame. The purpose of the TTA Hall of Fame is to recognise outstanding contributions made by individuals to the sport of table tennis. The eligibility requirements are deliberately strict with the intention of making it very difficult to be inducted. Only the very best over a long period of time will be recognised. Today's inductee received unanimous endorsement from the Hall of Fame selection panel and the TTA board. I'm very pleased to announce that today's inductee into the TTA Hall of Fame is Neil Harwood. Neil is arguably Australia's greatest ever table tennis administrator, enjoying a decorated career over more than 50 years. Within TTA, Neil was a board member from 1984 to 1995, president from 1996 to 1999, and a board member from 2001 to 2004. Neil performed the role of national team manager at 3 Olympic Games, 7 World Championships, 4 Commonwealth Championships, 3 Asian Championships, and 5 Oceania Championships. Neil also served as chairman of selectors and chairman of the National Coaching Committee. At continental level, Neil was the TTA delegate to ITTF Oceania from 1983 to 1995 and was ITTF Oceania president from 1996 to 2005. At ITTF level, Neil was the TTA delegate to ITTF for 10 years, continental vice president on the executive board for 9 years, executive vice president for 7 years, and deputy president for 2 years. No other Australian has reached such heights at ITTF board level. At Olympic, Paralympic, and Commonwealth level, Neil was the competition manager for the Sydney Olympics and Paralympics, the technical delegate for the 2004 Olympics and the 2006 Commonwealth Games, chairman of the jury for the 2010 Commonwealth Games, and was the TTA delegate to the Commonwealth Table Tennis Federation for 12 years and deputy chairman for 5 years. Neil was also a board member of the Australian Commonwealth Games Association for 3 years. Neil is a life member of TTA, ITTF Oceania, the Commonwealth Table Tennis Federation, and ITTF. Congratulations, Neil, on being one of the inaugural administrators inducted into the TTA Hall of Fame. You're a most worthy inductee.
Well, this is a great honour to receive this award. One doesn't go into sports administration looking for awards, or you go in to help. And this is what I did. It started when I was very young. I joined the committee of the Southern Tasmanian Association after I was ruled out of a competition, and the organiser said, you can't, you're out. That's the rules. It's in the rule book. And I told him where he could shove his rule book. And he said, if you want to change the rules, come onto the committee. So that's what I did right back in the very early years. And that was a fellow called Laurie Warmby, who's no longer with us, but he, in my opinion, was Mr. Table Tennis in Australia. Great man. And he started me on the journey. And then I went up the track, not intentionally, but apparently I was the guy for the job at the time, and it went on and on. So I got to be on the Tasmanian committee, the Australian committee, and finally I ended up as deputy president of the World Association. But it was a great journey, and I've made many friends and a few enemies, I guess. But on the whole, it's been a magnificent journey. That I was awarded life membership of all the levels of table tennis that I could, from Southern, the Tasmanian, Australian, Oceanian, Commonwealth, and World Association. And that has been a fabulous thing. The highlight for me was no doubt my involvement with the Olympic movement and the Olympic Games. And I managed 3 Australian Olympic teams and ran the Sydney Olympics and then was technically responsible for Athens, Beijing, London, and started the process for Rio. So that's been the highlight of my journey. To do this, it's meant much time away from home, and for that I have to thank my wife and family who have supported me all the way through, and many friends here who knew the stress I was under at the time were very good to me, and even on occasions gave me a glass of wine to settle me down. So I thank everybody, all my committees I've worked with, and it has been great. And thanks once again for this award.